stories of lots of business owners having, because they got the leads, but it's very hard for them to get the conversions. So in this webinar that we will going to take around 7 to 8, so it will help you to understand what the right signs we have to use for the conversions. So I welcome to all of you in this webinar. Just type hi if you can hear me, if you can see me, so that we can make this session interactive. So let's say hi to everyone. Hello everyone. Okay, so I can see a lot of people are here in my private webinar as well. Good to see that. So this in this series which I do at 9:30, it's totally free, right? And I always talk about lots of marketing skills, because that's my forte, or that's my expertise, right? And whatever the companies I'm running, I'm just focusing on this niche, and with the help of this, I'm running all my shows, whatever the company that I am doing. So hopefully, uh, let me check my connection as well before moving forward. So it's really important, guys. Sometimes you can't get the voice. Hmm, I'm not able to see that. Just hold on. Just type yes if you can hear me, if you can see me, so that I can check my connections. Okay, everything is working fine. So, guys, I think we have come through a very long journey. Whatever the webinars we did at 9:30, especially, we have covered lots of things like copyright mastery, how to build your systems, how to make the online systems and all. Now, this webinar, especially at 9:30, which we are going to start, it's all about conversions. Now we are talking about the conversions, right? So this is the best, I would say, everyone is looking for their sales to grow, right? And everyone is looking to get the right customers so that their business can grow, they can grow their businesses and all. And this is the mastery that all of us has to learn. Earlier, when I have started my businesses, earlier when I've started my only first business, then at that point of time, I was not aware how to get the clients, because now the trends are very literally changed. Earlier, there was just like a which right now also works, the meetings and all, right, networking and all. But right now it's totally a different game, right? You get the clients around the world by sitting at one system, and it required how efficiently you approaching the clients, and how you are making your system smart. So this is all we are going to learn in this, and this is all science. And trust me, guys, if you get the mastery, I'm learning all this, right? I'm learning for my businesses. Still, I'm learning all this, and whatever I know, whatever I'm doing, whatever I know, I'm ready to share all those top niche knowledges, so that it will help you to grow your business as well. So let me share my screen, guys. Just type yes if you can see my screen in the comment box. Just type yes, so that I can see whether you can see my screen or not. Okay, I got some confirmation from your end. Thanks for that. So guys, if the people who have joined this webinar for the first time, who don't know about anything, who don't know about internet marketing, who don't know how to grow their business, who don't know how to start the business, so just be with me every day at 9:30. I'll help you to set up your business, to grow your business, and to get your business to the next level. So now this is my brief history. I'm having 15 years of experience. You can go to askadi.co/LinkedIn. This is the profile that I'm having. You can get to know what all the things I'm doing, what all the companies that I'm running. And now I have reached today 11,000 followers on LinkedIn, this because I'm focusing on the LinkedIn first. Facebook, I'm already having more than I think 5,000. I can't have more than that on the Facebook. But now over here, I got more than 11,000 users, and I'm having a target of around 1 lakh. Let's see, because 30,000 is the maximum limit, but I've seen lots of people having 1 lakh also, and how they have got it, I need to check that as well. So this is the first target that first the milestone is 30,000, and after that I'm looking to have 1 lakh. How that going to be done, I will see to it. So if you want to learn, then anything about me, if you want to hear, then just go to askadi.co/LinkedIn. So this is all the companies that I'm running. For the people who don't know me, this is the Tomar.in, which talk about more about business consulting, designing, implementation at 9:30. This is We Care All, which works on mobile application and web solution development, and this is Tuti Hub, which is a complete educational platform. Works on three principles: learn, work, and earn. So this the three companies that I'm running, and I'm doing lots of other things also, which you will find out in my LinkedIn profile. So this is, I would say, guys, this is the overview. I will not take much time in this in today's overview. When we talk about the conversions, right? When we talk about, let me tell you how I have wasted a lot of money, right? Conversions, and I mean, was not easy, right? I'm saying it's not easy, but it's easy for some people, and it is very difficult for some people, because it's totally depend how smartly you're making your systems, right? So I will talk about few things which I think it will help you to understand as well, right? The real science about it, because I will cover in around 7 to 8 sessions about it, and I will talk everything how you can make your system smarter and how you can get the leads step by step. So this the one tagline: some conscious beliefs run your life, right? This is the first thing which I always believe that. Generally, during this lockdown, right, I talked to lots of my friends how the life is going, how everything is going. Lots of people I've seen very positive still in this time. Lots of people I've seen very negative, right? And some people are neutral, right? So it's just, whatever you feel like, whatever this subconsciously you feel, right? You start believing that, or start, I mean, your life is running on that, because consciously you are doing those activities, right? But what I believe is, when you are starting something, if you think, mm, if you're starting a business, right, and if you're opening something, if you are doing a job, if you're starting a business, any kind of a thing, right, then guys, I really tell you, whatever you think, right, whatever you think, you will get it. If you think today will be the best day of yours, you will get a good client for you. Trust me, by the end of the day, you will get the client, right? It just it's just that how you are approaching that day. Sale is not is all about you. The first, which I believe, is whenever you're starting anything, whenever you're starting your business, whether it's offline, whether it's online, whether you're starting a job, right? It's all about you, because you are the first person who has I mean, if you are in a job, then you are the person who has been hired, right? And if you are starting a company, or whatever the partnership firm, or whatever the things you are running, it's you who has been hired first by that name, whatever the name you have selected. So you are the first person who will be the face of that organization of yours, right? And you are the person who will make the team, who will bring the customer, who will show the energy, how the positivity will be there to get new things, or new, ladder of the success. So totally depends on you. The first point that I would like to mention: once you are getting mastery about conversions, right? Then it's all about you believing in himself, right? Believing you. because you are everything for that business which you are going to start. If you are focused, if you are determined, if you are positive, everything will, whatever the energies around you will be behave like that, right? If you are negative, if you are not focused, if you are not positive, then the result will be same. Whatever, I always believe, whatever the situations are, right? Whatever the situations are, you have to be very, very positive from inside, right? If I mean, the leaders who, who run their shows, yeah, who run their businesses well, they are very much, positive from the inside. They really visionaries, have a vision, mission kind of a stuff in their head. Then only they get the results. They believe whatever they think, they have the vision. They accordingly they tap into that activity and doing accordingly, right? So that's thinking you required to start your business, or to start to believing that, to get the customer, to get the sale, right? So it's the first step. I'm not saying everything is believe on. I'm not saying that everything is on the belief itself, right? On the believing everything will work. It's not like that. But it's the first step that you have to be very, very focused, and you have to be very, very, I would say, conscious about, right? Subconsciously or consciously, you have to believe in yourself, and just saying that you can do it, then the results will be yours. Just think about, because I was a cricketer once upon a time, right? So if you are playing a cricket, right, then you have to be very positive that if somebody has scored, or the other team has scored well, then while you are going to the ground, then you have to believe that you will make that match to win for your team, right? You will going to make 100, you will going to make a 50. If you think, I don't know, I will make a 10 or I will make a 0, then you will don't know, you're never going to make 100 or 50 runs. So just believe in yourself. That's the first skill that you should focus, right? Believing in yourself, believing in thought, believing in mission, because that's why you have started this business. That's why you have started that job. That's why you have started that journey. Whatever the other people say, don't care about that, because the people, I think in one of my, if I'm not sure whether that is there in this webinar. Just go to askadi.co/rise. Over here, it's a free right now. I think in one of the webinar I've talked about more about, right, how you how you can get your own customers. You're not focusing everybody, right? You are not all of the people in the world can't be your friends, right? You are picking your friends only, right? You're picking the people who are the like mindset of like yours, right? So that's why the same thing you should believe in while running your own business. You should think that whether he can be my customer. Everybody can't be your customer, that's for sure. Everybody can't be, right? But you have to think that, or you have to choose your customers very, very selectively, right? Or because if I say the first target, when you're starting your business with a small amount and all, first target your minimum customers which will help you to get the stability. That's the first skill that you need to mastery. You need to get the master, right? So that's the skill that you have to work on. That you have to focus on the minimum customers which help you to grow, right? Which give you the stability in your business. Don't run for every customer as your client, or every lead as your client, right? So second thing that is very, very important once you are looking for I would say your conversions, right? When you are looking, because conversions always comes from the sales or the whatever the product has been buy. Know your customers. As I said, what I was saying that don't run for, don't think that everybody going to buy that product. Whatever the leads you are getting, whatever the leads you are capturing, that thing should be very much selective, right? You have to be very much selective. I think, in most of, I've seen in some of the webinars or the ads, they have the qualification check. Why they have the qualification check? While if I'm entering my details into that form also, right? They have the qualification check to verify that whatever I'm writing, am I really interested in that kind of a product or not? Because if they know my interest, if they know my taste or my whatever I'm looking for, then only they will show that offer, product, or whatever the product they are going to show me, right? Maybe I'm not going to buy that product for the on the first click. That will be another mastery that I, in one of my courses there in my inner circle, I talked about how you can, engage your customers, right? How you can, make the auto responders, autopilot kind of a system for your customers so that they can engage. And if the person has, is qualified customers for your leads, then it really help you to get the sale, right? So know your customer. Just filter the leads that you are getting. I think uh, lots of people, once this systems, right? Once we are into the online space and online kind of a mastery, the people are more talked about. Yeah, the people are more talk about how to filter the data, right? How to get the right data. This is really important. So that's the reason you have to be very focused how to segregate uh, non-customers or not interested, not qualified leads to a qualified leads. So that qualified leads will help you to get the customer, right? Because that are the customers who are going to buy your product or the service. The people who are not qualified, just make them away from you because they are not your customers. They are not going to buy anything from you, right? So that you have to understand that you have to make your investments accordingly, right? The third point that is very very important in the conversions, or every marketing expert says, number based selling. Lots of people says that bring the traffic, more traffic, more people, more chances of leads, more chances of sales. So that's a number kind of a mechanism works in the industry, right? So it's fine. I'm not denying that the people should focus on the numbers. How many visitors you are hitting your landing page or your web page? That makes perfect sense, right? So that numbers, you have to be very much specific on that, right? But just bringing the traffic will not solve the purpose to get the conversions or to get the sales. The main agenda, the main work that come into the picture is the numbers that you have hitting, right? How many numbers in that the lead you are making the selective audience, whom you are going to nurture after that. So that selective approach will help you to get your conversions, right? The numbers will not help you, right? So I'm hoping this making sense to you. Just type in the comment box if you think all these three points is really helping you to understand the conversions, how the conversions and the quality conversions will help you, you will get in your business. Just type in the comment box yes or no, uh, whether it's helping you to understand how you can get the conversions. Okay, great. So let me take you to another section as well. Then the fourth point, which is important for you to understand in this conversion mastery game, is system-based selling. Earlier, I think when I have started my business, at that point of time, the more phone calling kind of a stuff, manual kind of a stuff works more, right? you get the data, you call the customers, right now also that philosophy works, right? People take the data, right? People do a call, they have the callers, they call the 100 people, 200 people, and they filter out the selective people from that. That's fine. But that's required, again, the investments, again, setup, again, the cost, that's bring the liability, right? But if you are using a system-based approach, which I'm going to help you in this conversion mastery, how the system-based approach will help you to get the conversions, that this is the right thing you need to have the mastery, rather than the old approach which are the people doing, the calling the people again and again, right? Taking the calls, or I would say networking, meeting in the people, meeting right now, the meeting is not possible, the events can't happen, then how you can get the sales, right? Then also you want the sales for your to survive or to get the consistency in the business. Then the system-based approach really help you, right? The system-based approach, which I will help you to make them understand how it will work for you, right? And the last one is network-based selling. I'm not talking about this. This network is. Let me make this thing like hub-based selling. I'm not talking about over here the network like you are going to I mean events and all and making a network. That's also work, but that's not your customers. That's not your own audience. So the fifth point that really help you to understand is how the hub can be made, and how the hub-based selling really help you to get the effortless conversion. So this, I mean, this is the just an overview, right, of a conversion mastery course, right, and which we have started right now, and it will be free for once the time we are doing this live webinar. So stay tuned in this live webinar with me. So this is all I have for now, guys, and hopefully this, I would say, this session of how to do the conversions, and what we are going to learn more is this one. If I make it bigger, let me try if I can make the bigger in this. Yo. So the fourth point, the system-based selling, I will help you to understand, and we are going to discuss more about the systems only. In the coming webinars, I will help you to understand how the system-based selling will grow your business and will help you to give the consistency in your business. And the first point, just believe, guys, once you're starting your business, this is the first point that will help you to believe in yourself. That's the first key. For every business, for every work, if you can't believe in yourself, if you are not that much positive to get the things will work for you, then nobody's going to help you, right? So this is the first approach that you have. First point and the fourth point, right? I mean, first point is definitely I always talk about, because I always believe that once you are running any kind of a show, then it's really matters, because you have started that journey, you have started that business, you have started that job, you have started that whatever the work you are doing. So everything starts with you. If you are positive, if you are energetic, if you think you can do it, then you can do it. If you think you will get the sales, then you will get the sales, right? If you think you can't, you are not sure you will get the sales or not, you are not sure you will run that business or not, don't try that thing. Don't try that business. Don't run that business, because you will waste your money, you will waste your time, you will waste everything. So start with you. That's the first point. I have learned actually, guys, conversion mastery over the online space. It's not a very big deal, I suppose, right? If you understand how the physical world works, right? How the people who are on the shops, right? Who are at I would say at the ice cream shops, the people how they sell their things, the people who are running in the market, how they sell the things to you, whether any kind of a I mean hypercity kind of a market, if you road kind of a market, roadside kind of a market, if you go to, right, for cheaper things, how they sell the things to you, You have to understand those psychologies as well, because that those implementation in your digital world really help you to get above, which are more talk about the theoretical kind of a stuff. Theoretical kind of a stuff will not work for longer term, right? Lots of people who are doing good, who are doing great in the online space, who are earning a good in the affiliate marketing and all, they know that trick, right? So the things which we talk about in this, it's more about system-based selling, more about hub-based selling, or more about you, because everything derives from you. So this is all I have, guys, and we will going to meet tomorrow, right at 9:30, and I'm hoping that this session really help you to understand the power of conversion, how you can start your business and how you can get the sales from that business. So uh, it's the time to go now. So let's meet tomorrow at 9:30. Have a good night. Take care.